Hi everyone, it's me Amrita. I'm back for another live stream. If you tuned in yesterday, we had a bit of a technical issue because of daylight savings, so that got messed up. So I'm back here today to show you how to make this Socca bread pizza. As per usual, I'm going to wait a minute or so for some people to join, and then we will get started. And don't forget to stay tuned to the end of the stream because you'll be getting a discount code that you can use on the Froothie Australia and New Zealand website. Hi, we have a few people. Hope everyone's having a good afternoon. It's really good weather here in Melbourne. Hopefully you're in Melbourne too, but if you're not, I hope the weather's good wherever you are. I know it's spring for a lot of you, and it's going to be autumn here, so I'm not really looking forward to the cold that will come in a few months, but whatever, we'll persevere. So today I'm going to make a Socca bread pizza. For those of you who don't know what Socca is, it is a French flatbread. It is gluten-free and made out of chickpea flour. So in France, I think it originated in Nice. Don't quote me on that. But they bake it in a pan, and sometimes they drizzle olive oil on it with herbs, or they also cut it up into pieces and, you know, dunk it into your favorite dip. Today, however, we're going to use that base as a pizza crust. So it's really simple with the help of the Optimum G2.6, of course. I'm going to make chickpea flour in the G2.6. It's a lot cheaper to make your own chickpea flour. And the blender does a great job of grinding it really fine. So, you know, why bother wasting money on pre-ground flour when you can make yours in a couple seconds? In here, I've got brown chickpeas. You can use regular chickpeas. I just happen to have brown chickpeas for some reason. And you're going to put in half a bag, or, you know, you just want enough to cover the blades so that you can grind it properly. We'll only be using 1 cup of the flour for the pizza, but I always advise blending a little bit more. So all you're going to do is put the dry chickpeas in, chuck the lid on, turn it on, and you'll see that there is a grind function on the G2.6. So we're just going to press that, and then we're going to start. And that took a grand 1 minute and 10 seconds. And let's have a look. My cats absolutely lost their shit when I turned this on. You should have seen their faces. They just went whoop, straight into the bedroom. So I'm going to show you. You can see the chickpea flour. It is very, very, very fine. It's exactly the same as what you get in the shops. Now that's the blending done. In order to make the pizza crust, we're going to use 1 cup of this flour that we've just made. Save the rest for more pizza, or you can make fritters with chickpea flour. There's so many recipes that use chickpea flour. It's a good egg substitute for vegan cooking. You can make omelets and stuff out of chickpea flour. And to that 1 cup, I'm going to add salt. be liberal with the salt. And then, this recipe is really easy to remember. So it's 1 cup of chickpea flour, 1 cup of water, half, and then you're gonna add a touch of olive oil, about a tablespoon or 2. This is optional, you don't have to, but I think it tastes a little bit better with it. And then all you do is whisk it, and you'll get sort of like a thin pancake batter. Make sure you get all the lumps out. And then once it is smooth, you're going to want to leave this batter for about half an hour before you use it. This will allow the flour to sort of thicken up, absorb all the liquid, and you'll see that it won't get too thick, but it will thicken up slightly. Once that is done, all you have to do is heat some oil in an oven-proof dish or a cast iron pan. Heat it in the oven with a little bit of olive oil for about 10 minutes so that the oil is really hot. And then you'll pour this in as if you're making a pancake, and then chuck it back in the oven for about 20 minutes or until it's fully cooked. And you'll notice that the top bit's no longer wet, it's dry. And because this is magic, live streams are magic, I've already got one made. So I made this last night. And you'll see it kind of looks like, it doesn't look like a pizza crust, but it looks a bit like a pancake. Now the fun part, which is assembling the pizza. You can use whatever you want, obviously. Today I've got plant-based pepperoni slices by Veggie Delights. A bunch of veggies that I've already chopped up. So I've got red onion, roasted eggplant, tomato, basil, and yellow pepper, or capsicum, I think they call it here. Some pizza sauce. You can just use marinara sauce, pasta sauce. You can even use barbecue sauce, you know. And of course, no pizza is complete without cheese. So this is a really fun thing to do if you've got kids or if you've got friends around and everyone wants to make their own pizza. You can make all the bases in advance the night before. You can make like 6, 7 of them. And then when everyone arrives, just, you know, let them start building their own pizzas. I don't do that because I don't have friends. But if I did have friends, I probably wouldn't invite them over anyway. I'm a bit of a clean freak, so I hate parties at my house because, you know, people just mess it up. So put on toppings. And I've got the oven preheating to about 190, 200 Celsius. So this should cook up really, really fast because everything on here, you know, it's just veggies. It's not going to take long. Some basil. I like to put the basil under the cheese so that it doesn't burn, because that can happen sometimes. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm being a bit greedy. Oh, I forgot the pepperoni. Duh. I've never tried this one before. Plant-based pepperoni. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it. Looks, let me show you. It looks pretty similar to regular pepperoni, although I've never purchased pepperoni before because I don't eat meat. But hi, Tammy. Oh my, Tammy, you are my friend. I need to watch my mouth when I say these things. Everyone at Froothie is my friend. Okay. Some cheese. Put any kind of cheese, vegan cheese, normal cheese. Burrata is also a really good option. buffalo mozz. It's pretty. Let me show you. Hope you can see. I don't want to tilt it too much because then it's just going to fly off the tray. And then you're just going to pop it in the oven until the cheese is melty, brown. And then once it comes out of the oven, we will slice it and have a look. Now, in the meantime, I just want to talk about the giveaways that we have. We have a TikTok giveaway, so I don't know if any of you use TikTok. I think I'm a bit too old for TikTok, but you know, I've got to keep up with the trends. We have a TikTok giveaway, so if you head to the Froothie family Facebook group or the main Froothie page, there will be instructions on how you can join the TikTok giveaway. And basically, once you follow the instructions, you'll be in the running to win a 𝗍ci𝗽𝗃𝗏𝗃, which is one of the most popular blenders that Froothie sells. The other giveaway is the live stream giveaway. So I think today is the last day that you can sign up. All you have to do is tag a friend or two and tell them what you would do in your 𝗍ci𝗽𝗃𝗏𝗃 if you want it. And we will pick the winner in the coming days. So I wouldn't miss out on that because, I mean, free blender. Who doesn't want a free blender? Who doesn't want a free anything? But yeah, if you wanna stand a chance at getting your own Froothie blender with no costs attached, then I would definitely join either or both of the giveaways. What else can I talk about whilst this pizza cooks? Does anyone have any questions about the blenders, about the juicers? Let's have a look. Guys, if you've got any questions or anything. Also, the 𝗏𝘂𝘂𝘁𝗃 Pro 2 has been delivered to most customers. So if you ordered the 𝗏𝘁cie Pro 2, you should have already received it, or you will be receiving it in the next week or so. Lots of people have been posting the dishes and stuff that they've been making in it. And it also comes with an app this time around that has hundreds of recipes in there. And our lovely Tammy, who runs the 𝗏𝘂𝘂𝘁 Adventures group, actually tested out and uploaded these recipes herself, so you can be sure that they work. And I know she's really excited for a lot of you to, try it out. So if you do, let us know what you think of it. And I will keep on rambling until someone asks me a question. Let's see how the pizza is doing. Probably take a couple more minutes. The cheese is already melted. So like I was saying, chickpea flour, you can use it for so many different things. So I think in Indian cooking, it's often used to make fritters and all sorts of sweets and stuff. And in the recent years, it's become really popular because a lot of people have been making chickpea tofu. So if you don't like tofu, chickpea tofu is a Burmese alternative where you basically cook up chickpea flour and water until it thickens, pour it into a slab, and then cut it into pieces, and then you can add it to your stir fries. It's a really nice alternative to regular tofu because I know a lot of people don't like regular tofu. I am a bit on it sometimes. I mean, if you do it right, it tastes good. Otherwise, it's just bland. So I mean, there's just so many uses. I made omelets with chickpea flour that you can slice into strips and add it to sushi if you don't eat eggs. What else can you use it for? You can use it in baking. It helps give your baked goods volume. What else? Chickpea flour. There's just so many things really that you can use it for. A really easy way to make fritters is to chop up some spinach, onion, chilies, blah, 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 any veggies you want. add some chickpea flour and water to it, and once you get like a nice little batter, you can just throw that into oil, and those are called pakoras. My grandmother used to make them, and they were really good. Unfortunately, she can't make them anymore because she's old, but they're really delicious with a mint chutney or a tamarind chutney. In hindsight, I should have made another pizza, but I don't know what I'm going to do with 3 pizzas. I'm just gonna get Chris to pop up the discount code for this week's live. It is live 17, and you can use it on the Froothie Australia and New Zealand website. It'll get you a special discount. I don't know what it is. You have to go and check it out. And you can use this code until this time next week. So if I'm not wrong, that is 4, 5, 6, 7th of April. Chickpea flour is also a good source of protein and great in any gluten-free baked goods. Yes, thank you, Tammy. And Lisa hasn't been on for the last couple of weeks because she has her own stuff going on, but I think she'll be back in maybe a month or so, and I'm really looking forward to her doing her lives again, because it's lonely on my own. But I'll let her know that you guys want to see her and that, you know, you're missing her, and hopefully she'll come back sooner. Okay, I'm not going to waste any more time. Oh, it smells awesome. It just smells like pizza. So, ideally, you would brown the cheese a little bit more, but I don't want to bore you with my rambling. You can see, I don't want to like slide it off. So, in an ideal world, you would keep it in the oven for another 5 to 10 minutes until the cheese is golden and bubbly. But like I said, you'll probably grow tired of my rambling. So let's just slice in. So you can see the crust is quite thin, but it's still sturdy enough to hold all the toppings. Slice. I'm not very good with a pizza cutter. And then show you cheese pull. And there you've got a really delicious gluten-free pizza with tomatoes falling off onto the table, but whatever, we're just going to go with it. And yeah, let's try it. It's really good. The base, obviously it's not bread, so it's not going to taste like bread, but it's a really good alternative if you're gluten-free or if you're just looking for something that's a bit lighter than a yeasted dough. I mean, regular pizza is amazing and everything, but you can't have that every day. So, I mean, you could, I guess, but I don't want to have that every day. So yeah, it's so simple. You can put whatever toppings you want on, and it comes together in aside from the 30-minute waiting time, it comes together in like 15 minutes, and perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect as a snack. You know, you can put anything you want on it. You can even cook the base on its own and just add cheese and garlic oil or something, and that makes a really good garlic bread type thing. So I hope you do try this recipe out, and all the other recipes that we I always get tongue-tied. Just all the other recipes. And I will see you next week. I'll be making black bean brownies, also gluten-free, fudgy, delicious, and they do not taste like beans. So until next time, I'll see you and have a great day.